with most Janabelle, as always. Welcome back. So, I just finished up watching a movie in Brightburn. I actually purchased this past weekend at work at Target, because this was part of some of our Blu-ray DVD deals, marked down from $20 to $23 down to $10. Couldn't pass it up. It's been one that I wanted to check out for a while, but I really, just because with like holidays and everything, I've been trying not to spend too much money on myself in like movies and everything. But I figured for $10, I am not passing this up. And honestly, tell you the truth, even if I paid full price for this, I would still be okay with paying like the $22, $23. I'm just saying, but getting it for $10 is a major plus. So Brightburn, I know people have already done tons of reviews about this. I kind of am, as usual, one of the last people to review this movie, but hey, whatever. So basically, what this is best way to describe it is The Good Son meets Superman. That is the best way that you can really kind of describe this movie. So basically, this like little infant comes crashing down on the property of this couple, and they decide to raise it as their own, raise this kid as their own and everything. Little boy, they actually had been trying to have a baby for a while with no such luck. So hey, you know what? Little baby comes falling down. Yeah, you may as well keep the baby. I mean, you should probably at least report it, I'm just saying, but so, of course, kid grows up. We fast forward to the kid being 12. And, yeah, like, shenanigans start to happen and everything. Yeah. And here's the thing, too. Like, the kid, like, obviously is evil. Is obviously does bad things and everything. Gets upset or something, or knows he's gonna get in trouble. Boom, he does something to off someone, whatnot, or whatever, and, yeah, but here's the thing, like, I feel like something with going back to The Good Son, Macaulay Culkin, who obviously we know is, like, a really evil kid and everything, and he's just constantly doing evil things. This kid, there's a part of him I feel like, at times, isn't so upfront about being completely evil and everything. Like, there are moments where he does something, you're kind of like, oh, I kind of sympathize with him a little bit, but it's like, you still have to remember, he's an evil kid. What else? But no, I just feel like it's not as extreme. It wasn't so stereotypically done in the sense where every single moment this kid's just being an evil little asshole and everything. And we obviously do have moments, such as after a certain character who was close to the family, they found out had died and everything. No emotion at all. Total, like, not schizophrenic. Total, like, sociopath of just, oh, okay. Yeah! Like, I've lost a lot of people, and I know sometimes I feel kind of like, oh my god, like, I lost someone else, but this was so, like, nonchalant, so just, oh, okay. And kept eating his cereal like nothing happened, like, even I feel something when I hear someone passes away. I'm just saying. But yeah, like, he does, like, evil things and everything. Sometimes to a degree, sort of rightfully so, but I also feel like he just is now discovering his powers and everything, and he's kind of like, oh, hey, I can use this to my advantage and everything, so, but no, I mean, it's a really, it's a decent movie. I certainly did enjoy it. I could see some flaws in it and everything of why people might not like it, but I liked it. Plus, too, something to give this credit for, because I feel like oftentimes with movies like this, it's usually we see sort of like a female perspective of this, but I definitely feel like this is more of a viewpoint of male puberty and everything, because I mean, you look at some of the movies such as like Ginger Snaps or something or whatnot, where like she turns into a werewolf and stuff, and it's like a metaphor for puberty and whatnot, getting certain things. This is definitely, I feel like, more of like the male take on something that we've seen so many times done before, except mainly with females and everything. So it is kind of refreshing. I know we've had other movies, similar words like, males going through puberty and like those sort of metaphors and everything, but I just feel like we don't see it as much in the males in movies and everything, in the males, whatever. So it was kind of refreshing, at least for me, like I said, to sort of see this. And also too, because I know a lot of times with males and everything, a lot of times like anger and whatnot is more represented, or at least like more thought of to be found in males and everything. So some of that stuff where it's like he doesn't know how to control his emotions. So if he gets upset about something, it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna, fix it myself and do whatever the hell I want. And has no remorse, has no concept of consequences or anything. And that's also the thing too, like throughout this movie, like this kid does stuff and there's no like repercussions like almost anywhere, it seems like. There's parts too where obviously like the parents are kind of like, oh, you can't do this, or like, hey, what, but really he gets away with everything because it's like, ooh, 12-year-old kid, ooh, can't do this, isn't capable. But even little certain things that he might do, even if it's not killing someone or whatnot, like he hurt a young girl, and it just seemed I know that that's like something had happened, like, or whatever, but like it just seemed like he kind of was let off the hook of like, oh, well, something had to have been done, blah blah blah. But yeah, so it's like because of that, it's like, and that happened fairly early on in the movie, so it's kind of like obviously this kid's like, well, I can do whatever the hell I want and get away with it. So but yeah, and then, the ending and everything. I don't want to necessarily spoil the ending and everything, but even the kid, just like, after everything that happened and everything, he's literally just sitting there eating a cookie, like, ain't no thing, just kind of like looking around like he knows that he's getting away with this shit. So, I wouldn't be surprised if there is going to be a sequel. I don't even know if they've, like, confirmed that there's going to be a sequel to this, but honestly, I wouldn't mind, or I wouldn't be shocked if they're going to announce a sequel to this. Honestly, maybe I would not be too upset with at least one sequel to this, because I wouldn't mind seeing what happens to this kid. Maybe if, we found out that there's like another kid or something, that's kind of like this kid. Maybe they meet up, all hell breaks loose, hell on earth. I don't know. But yeah, no, it's a pretty decent movie, guys. Definitely check this out. Like I said, even if you find it for like full price, if you aren't able to find it for a pretty good deal like I did, I still think it's worth the money if you want it in your collection, if you want to see it, or you know what, rent it on like Amazon or whatnot. Pretty decent. Check it out. For those of you who have seen it, let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time, as always, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.